Hi guys, I thought since I'm home alone and I dress clean and I did an Instagram poll of if you guys wanted a condo tour, especially since I dress clean so it looks way nicer. A lot of you voted yes, so I thought why not live in the moment and film this video right now and edit it and try to upload it by the latest tomorrow morning, maybe tonight. So welcome to my official condo tour. This video here, and you guys might laugh. Asian household, y'all know that you gotta wear slippers in the house. So let me start off showing the entryway. This is our door coming to our unit, and then this is our closet. Currently right now we use this closet to store the weirdest things, all John and I's coats. And then we have our Instant Pot since our kitchen storage doesn't fit it. We have our rice and just some extra like tote bags that if we ever need to use it for anything, we have it up there. And then we have a trolley and some of my boots down there that doesn't fit in our closet. So that's our entry closet. We have our beautiful entryway, which features a beautiful art piece. We have a little side table here to just pop our purse, the keys, sometimes my phones, whatever. It's just easy so you're not just kind of throwing it wherever. And then on the other side we have a shoe bench where we have our most worn or easy to grab shoes on the bottom here. And then above it we have a beautiful mirror where you can see me. Backstory to why we got this mirror or why I wanted a mirror in the entryway, like let alone in the design world, it makes your space look bigger. But we actually got it because we wanted this to be like a cool selfie station. So if I close the bathroom door, if you took a picture here, it's kind of nice, right? I'm not gonna lie. Worked so hard to make sure the picture is angled into the frame and it's like a beautiful white backdrop, a cool gold round mirror. See, you can work your stuff right in the mirror here. So for those who come over, I did this for you. On to the next part, the door that I just closed. This is our first bathroom. This is our guest bathroom. It has great lighting in here. There's also another lighting for the shower as well. Simple sink. The mirror is as clean as it's going to get since I Windexed the life out of it. Toilet here. A little simple black art piece just to kind of make this room a little bit more masculine. Here is my wallpaper that if anyone follows me on stories knows that this was definitely a pain in the ass to put up, but it looks so beautiful from afar of, you know, just a little accented wall in this bathroom. Another reason why I put it in there, another selfie area, because I try to make this place an Instagrammable place because I work in social and that's what I do for a living. On to the next. This is just our washer and dryer. It's just currently running at the moment, so nothing fancy there, guys. The other big part of the condo, kind of near and dear to my heart, because when we were thinking of purchasing way back, the whole point I really wanted was to have a kind of walk-in closet or like a space where, you know, I can display like our clothes, just because I love fashion, I love clothes, and I just love being able to see my clothes versus it being tucked in a closet behind closed doors. The whole point of like wanting a den was like building some sort of closet. We just didn't know exactly how we wanted to do it. But when we first saw our condo for the very first time, we realized how much space there was. So I got really, really excited and started planning an Ikea closet. So this is like the favorite part of the condo to me, so I can't wait to show you guys. So this is the official den. We have a big nice Ikea mirror here where we added Hue Light Strips just to make it like, you know, those LED types of mirrors that cost $700, but here I did a little DIY where the mirror itself I think cost $159 from Ikea, and then the light strips I think was maybe $100 or $200 like the most, because I had to get two to make shift to do the LED feel to it. And then I decided to kind of add a fun little vinyl on it where it says #BigMove. And so this is my DIY. For anyone who's ever interested, just do this. It's way cheaper than spending $700 on a full-length LED mirror. Other fun part of this is that I bought the Tezza Collage Kit. the one that's very New York inspired, and stuck it all over this wall. So whenever you take a picture, you also get this kind of cool mood board going on. And I also stuck some of like my favorite pictures that I always feel inspired from as well. So this is my favorite part of the den. Then when you come to the other side, this is where it's like officially a walk-in closet, like custom Ikea built closet. Sorry if my angle is really bad because there's only so much space for me to scrunch through. We have all of John's shoe boxes up on top, and then I have 2 of the bigger, I don't know, closets, and then he gets a full one for himself with some drawers, and then he has this full section of, I don't know, like a shoe shelf where he can put all his sneakers and his Funko Pops in there. So this is essentially like an overview of the closet. I have some of my shoes on the bottom there, a lot of my pants and sweaters and clothes, and then anything that could be hung, I've hung on top. On the other side, because we love shoes and have not enough storage for shoes, we decided to put 2 kind of floating shelves from Ikea. And the bottom one is all of my shoes, and then on the top it's all of John's Jordan 1 shoes, which I think looks kind of cool. It's kind of like a his and hers section. And then on the bottom we have a illustration that I got for John for his birthday, and then just a little bit of some pampas grass here, our printer because we need it whenever we need to print anything out, our camera. Wanted to keep it super minimal and clean up here. Probably technically should be hiding all that stuff there, but we'll figure that later. Again, let me just show you a quick overview of the closet, or the den, or whatever you want to call this room, our little getaway. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Now onto the other side. I'm just gonna show you like it is, where my gloves, my washing gloves are there. I'm not gonna hide it because this is the reality of our kitchen. So let's start off with our dining table. We decided to go with a countertop bar table just because I feel like if we had a low table here, it just seems like it's in the way. But if we had a counter one, it feels like it's almost like an island, and it kind of, I don't know, really divides out the space really well. We got the bar chairs from StrucTube. The table is from Wayfair. We have our little, I forgot what this is called. Is it called Pick and Grow or something and Grow? But we have a basil plant and a tomato plant growing at the moment. We have a beautiful L-shaped kitchen, which I think gives a little bit more extra space, and it's pretty good when like me and John are in here together. Any more than 2, it starts to get a little bit tight. And we also have like track lighting up here, but we decided to add a Hue strip light on the bottom so that we would get a little bit more lighting onto the counter. So whenever we're cooking or chopping, it's just a little bit easier to see so it doesn't feel as dark and dim. We try to keep the kitchen top as minimal as possible. I know it feels like there's a lot of stuff, but I feel like there could have been more. But we tried our best to kind of tuck everything in. We have like most of our spices and snacks in this drawer. We have all our kind of glassware up here. To maximize how much space, I bought a lot of like these dish shelves, I guess you can call them, to kind of have more layers, just because when we got the condo, like it only gave us 1 shelf and I didn't feel like it was maximizing all the space that we can get in here. So that's what I did. And then we just have like our microwave, kind of like a mini tea and coffee station on top here. And then we have our little oven and our fridge just over on this side here. So let me just give you again another overview of the kitchen, which I would say this is probably like John's second favorite area other than the den, just because he loves to cook. Moving on to the living room. Living room, I just want to say it's just simple and sweet, just because for those who live in a condo, you must know that you try not to add too much things in the space, because once you do, it starts to get kind of overwhelming and you start to lose space. Everything just starts to feel really cramped, and I think for us, we definitely wanted to avoid that as much as possible. So I'll start off with our beautiful blue velvet sofa from West Elm. John got this, and a little bit backstory. Originally, we wanted a sleeper sofa, but we weren't able to find one that was the right size to fit in here and was able to pull out. So we just decided to get, you know, a kind of wider and deeper sofa that can just sit 3 people versus having a really teeny tiny sofa that can be a pull-out sleeper. I got my rug from, I believe this one's from oh no, this one might be from Overstock. And then our coffee table as well is from West Elm. This was a little bit of a splurge for me just because I love the shape and the gold accent to it. And I was really adamant about getting this coffee table just because I can just envision it so well into the space. So this is my little favorite piece. We got all these cool books that we've been collecting over the years. A lot of like John's shoe books. We got some Kobe Bryant stuff down there. Some old magazines that I got, some coasters, some more pampas grass. And then on the sofa is just some pillows and a nice throw for whenever we want to just watch TV and hang out here. And then on the other side, don't mind the ugly black cable. I actually bought something to try to hide it, but I just don't know how to go about it first because I think I have to screw it into the wall to hide the wires. But here is our Ikea media console, just a small mini one just because this is a very small wall. We have our TV hung up here. So it's actually great because you can pull this out and turn it to whatever. So whenever we're kind of in the kitchen or eating dinner, we can watch it easily without being on a weird angle. We can actually angle the TV for us. Simple setup in the living room, nothing too complicated. Again, as I mentioned before, we want to make sure that we have enough space to move around. Other part, we have a beautiful balcony here that I think once springtime or summertime comes, like we'll try to, you know, add some little pieces into here. Well, we have a beautiful view of the highway. We're on the 21st floor, so we kind of get, you know, an overview of kind of the city. I don't know. If you can see from so far away, where's my finger? That's the CN Tower. So we actually get the view of the CN Tower if it's like a good, clear, and not like foggy type of day, or when it's raining, you can't see it. But right now you can see the little CN Tower right there. Okay, last room of the condo is our bedroom. We just got our bed and I'm super excited for it because we've been sleeping on the floor with our Casper mattress for about 2 months. And honestly, having a bed frame to put the mattress on and sleep in it is a huge game changer. Like, I feel like I get into better, deeper sleep now because it just feels more, I don't know, it feels better for my back. So this is the setup. We decided to paint the wall kind of like a gray black. At night it's actually a little bit more navy, just depending on the lighting. So we decided to paint that just as an accent wall. I got a nice what do you call this, an antique looking rug. I think this one was from Overstock. Is from Overstock or Wayfair? I'm the worst. I'll figure out all the links and I'll try to put it down below. The bed we got from Structure, which was back ordered, aka why we had to sleep on the floor for a while. But I love the contrast between the dark and the light, so that's why I went with a white one. And then there's also storages under here, which is another reason why I got the bed frame, just because again, you live in a condo, limited space. We have over on this side a massive ass TV that John loves because originally we wanted this TV to be in our living room, but it was way too big for the wall, so we had to put in our bedroom, which makes way more sense because the living room TV would have gone into here and it would have been so dinky on this big wall. So, and then we just have our heater slash fan from Dyson and our humidifier over in this corner here. And then this is our other view, our other window in the condo, which again, pull it up, you see the highway, same view. And then this is just my little corner of random stuff for my bedside table. This is our, I guess you call this like our ensuite bathroom. This is where like there's a tub. We have another shower system over here, a New York print that I've had for so long from Claire and John. That I'm so excited to hang up in here. It's actually, to be honest, for a condo bathroom, this is a massive bathroom. We actually built these shelves just because we needed a little bit more extra storage in this bathroom that it didn't really come with. So I didn't want to take up so much of the counter space. So I decided to just build or get an Ikea shelf to put all my crazy ass makeup and skincare up there. Our toothbrushes, floss, more storage down here. And then here's where I want to kind of like hide the blow dryer and some hair stuff and skincare stuff and some of John's face stuff all up in here. And I think it was good because then it divides out like where our hamper would be or is, so that this space is kind of sectioned off because it's actually a massive bathroom. Like when you're coming out of the shower, you still have so much space to move. It's not cramped at all, which is great. It's basically a whole scope of our condo. I'm just gonna go into better lighting. But if anyone's curious of like, if you're like looking into new homes or whatnot, our unit is 621. It's a 1+1, so 1 bedroom, 1 den. It has an L kitchen. It has a really big entryway in comparison to other places we've seen in the past. It comes with a full balcony, which is really nice. So in case you're really curious about like space wise, this was 621, and I think it's more than enough space for 2 people to live in. So it's a really great first home for like you or yourself or anyone else that you want to live with. So in case anyone's curious, because I love watching people's home tour and I always get curious of like how big their space is, because some people are so good at putting so much things in their space, but it doesn't feel like it's so cramped in there. So if you have any questions about anything, and I'll try to link as many main things, feel free to comment or message me on Instagram. I'll definitely try to find links and answer you, just because I love sharing things that are in our home or like anything that I buy, just because I think sharing is caring. So this is for you guys, for everyone who's been waiting for me to film a tour. I just thought, you know what, instead of procrastinating, just put some clothes on, wash my face, and film it right away and edit for you guys. So hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks for watching, guys. Mwah.